Alrighty, everyone, I'm back here with another ThomasWoodenRailway item to discuss. So, without further ado, let's bring this new item in. Say hello to 1992 Percy. Now, Percy has just always been a supporting character in the Thomas and Friends series. He definitely made his mark, though, in this long-running series. When he had pretty much Day of the Diesels was his movie. It's not about Thomas, it's about Percy going over to the Diesel Works. And so that I think that pretty much signified that Percy's here to stay. Personally, I don't. I've just never liked Percy. I think he's a good engine, but he's just not one of my favorites. I don't know if it's his attitude or the way he acts. As you guys know, I'm a big Edward fan. I'm on Team Edward. But anyway, I just like how Edward acts. He's kind, he's generous, he's hardworking, but I also think that Percy is a younger version of Edward. Like, Edward used to act like Percy. Percy is street smart. And he knows what's right, he knows what's wrong, even though that was sometimes not very apparent in Day of the Diesels. But, let's get started here on this discussion. So, taking a look at Percy here, just the front, I believe, if I remember correctly, I got him for $7 including shipping. It was a nice steal. I think it was $3.99, and nobody else bid on it. So, as you can see, this Percy is in much better condition than my Thomas just by looking at the face. He's got his eyebrows there, because I always think it's really weird when an engine doesn't have its eyebrows. Don't know why. But, a really nice face. Kind of look up a bit. His dome, or excuse me, his funnel is kind of scratched up. But, I mean, you expect that. I mean, these are pretty darn close to 20 years old. These 1992 engines, if they were indeed made in 1992. They're originals, to say the least. Looking along here, edgework. What I noticed about this, how Thomas was divided into sections with those lines? I don't see that here with Percy. Percy just seems kind of like a normal engine. I thought that was really weird with Thomas. But going down here, the wheels, green wheels, he's only got two, and nothing's really changed. I mean, he looks like my old style Percy that I use in my series at this point. Let's turn him around here, and it's just continuous edge wear. Look at the cab, the roof of it. Yeah, just edge wear. Not much to discuss. You got flat magnets, but that's to be expected with a 1992 model. Same thing over here. I think there's more edge work on this side, especially that spot right over there by the number. Other than that, I think this is a great model. If you were ever going to get a model besides Thomas, I recommend Percy. Honestly, I've not seen Percy a lot on eBay, just for some reason. I don't know why, but definitely you can find some Thomases if you want a 1992 model. Let's take a look here. Flat magnets, both sides. Staples, and let me take this away for a sec and look on the wheels. Yep, no writing, just checking. So it is definitely 1992 with the staples. One thing I noticed about this Percy, I don't know if this is true with every 1992 model, but see this gap under. I mean, man, that's a bad angle, but I mean, it's like if he was a real human, it's like he's sticking his neck out, and it's I don't know if it's weird or what, but that was one of the first things I noticed when I got this. Here it is. I mean, that's pretty big. There it is. Yeah. I mean, you see that? That's interesting. I wonder if that's just the way they made them, but it definitely wasn't like that on Thomas. And if it was, it wasn't as big as that, because that's one of the first things I noticed about this Percy. Let's bring I'm still calling these guys the new style engines, and I'm gonna call the ones with the CGI faces CGI. So this would be new style Percy, and then if I got the new style Percy, so to speak, it'd be CGI Percy, but I don't have that yet. Just taking a look, obviously same thing with Thomas. The big thing on these old engines is just added detail, like the stripes, the cab detail. I mean, look, you see this light up here? There's no light reflecting off of Percy. They have kind of a coat on them. Actually, if you can see, just look at the back of the cabs. They look pretty identical, minus the ledge. Off to the side here, just a lot more detail. And that's pretty much it. You know, their faces are very, very different. That's another thing. Look at this. Yeah, they're very, very different. I like this face more than that Percy, or than that face, just because of just what I like. So let's take new style Percy out here and give you one last look at 1992 Percy. So and you'll see it actually in this next video here, but I'll talk about this 1992 Percy more in detail because of something weird that's happened with it. So stay tuned and watch the next ThomasWoodenRailway discussion to find out what I'm going to talk about. Bye.